You are listening to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This podcast may contain objectionable language.
Oh, God damn it. I can't even think.
It's a good way to start.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, welcome to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This is our take on what's happening in the world. How you doing, Stoney?
I'm doing all right. I'm waking up.
I'm not awake. Far from it. Can't get my head around this shit this morning. All right. What's new in your world?
Not a lot. Killing brain cells, trying to learn how to pick stocks.
Anything new, exciting?
Nope, not really. That's about it.
That's about it. Well, I the other day, yesterday I believe it was, I sent out a bunch of emails to some of my favorite YouTubers and requesting that I use some of their audio to make a new machinima, which is where I got one reply so far. Boogie2988, he's a funny guy. He's one hell of a character. He weighed over 550 pounds. He's losing weight. YouTube's what he does for a living. And I mean, he's very well-rounded entertainer. He's a good guy. So, but he responded and said, go for it. You know, I want to see what you create. So that's kind of cool.
Good deal.
Alrighty, let's get into this here. We have some international sports news today. Rodman tells Kim Jong-un he has friend for life. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Jane Fonda all over again.
I got a feeling. The ex-NBA star Dennis Rodman hung out Thursday with North Korea's Kim Jong-un, and they were watching the Harlem Globetrotters together and went out for food and drinks afterwards at his palace, Kim Jong-un's palace. And and let's see here. Before a crowd of thousands at a gymnasium where they sat side by side chatting as they watched players from North Korea and the U.S. play on mixed teams, Dennis Rodman told Kim Jong-un that he's got a friend for life.
Yeah, that's, well, you know, Rodman's always been the controversial guy.
Yeah, I mean, he did that wedding dress thing when he was promoting his autobiography, and
yeah,
he was married to Carmen Electra for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, that was probably a good decision on her part.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, it just, you know, it's Hanoi Jane. You know, let's go to the enemy state that the U.S. does not support and play nicey with the dictator.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un was saying that he was hoping that this meeting would help break the ice between the U.S. and North Korea. But
right.
They keep doing things like shooting ships from South Korea and blowing off, you know, underground nuclear bombs and stuff. So it's kind of hard to, you know, I don't want them having. I mean, I saw the new Red Dawn. Damn it, I'm not playing with these guys.
Well, here's what I think. I think the next time that they send a red flag across the United States Department of Defense, we should launch a rocket directly at them with Dennis Rodman mounted on the front.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah,
we'll go with that. Let's see. In other international and sports news, this is a fun one. In In the state of California, which is a foreign country, especially to us here in Montana, ex-NFL players sue over California's workers' comp ban. Let's see. The players contractually waive their rights to file workers' compensation benefits in California. And now these, more than 60 NFL players are suing to get workers' comp because they got hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry you blew all your money on blowing hookers. You know, it's.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, I mean, even the average NFL player is making between 100 and 300 grand a year.
You know, and that's the low end. That's like starting.
Yeah. So, what the hell is where's all this money going? You know, 300 grand a year, that isn't that much in this economy. You know what? That's a hell of a lot of money.
That's way more than I make.
You know, you don't get, you don't get workers' comp because, you don't know how to manage your finances.
Yeah. Idiots.
Yeah.
Oh,
send them all to the East Coast and they can play arena football.
There you go. That shit's crazy. You ever seen arena football?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a football hockey thing.
Yeah, exactly. Dude's getting blown over the boards. You know, they're going for the ball and just slam. Yeah, it's some wild stuff. I enjoy it.
It's good for them.
Oh, hell yeah. And real quick, in weather, we're going to go to Seattle, Washington, since we both have connections back that way. It's 46 degrees. Wind is 3 miles an hour out of the southeast. Humidity is 86%. Oh, God, I can feel my balls sticking to my leg already with that. And dew point is 46 degrees. So that's weather. All right, what do you got for me today?
I got some entertainment for you here.
Oh, okay.
I remember talking to you a few days ago that Damon Harris, a former member of the Motown group Temptations, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, news today, former Temptations member Richard Street has died.
Jesus Christ.
That's 2 in a month. 10 days apart. And, there was only 5 of them.
Right.
So, I have no idea what's left now.
And they're not that old, are they?
The one that passed away, Richard Street, today is, he was 70, and the one last week was 69.
That's really not that old. I mean, 70's old, but I mean, it's not like going to the grave old.
Well, what's really sad about it is, the one that just passed away today, it says here that last fall he performed 45 concert dates in Europe.
Wow.
I mean, he was a main voice in Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
That's amazing. So, I may have to listen to some Temptations today then.
Yeah, that's a piece of history. Is 2 out of 5 are down this month. But this one today, that's a real piece of history right there. So, big loss there.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. And then sticking with entertainers, we'll stick with the black musical entertainment genre.
Okay.
You'll love this one. Bobby Brown's going to jail.
What did he do this time?
He got his second DUI in a year. So the judge has told him that he has to report to jail to serve 55-day sentence.
Oh, what a shame. Friggin' retard.
Yeah. I mean, he got busted for coke or whatever it was. Last year or year before, and he spent time in a rehab center for it. Now he has to go to jail for 55 days and attend AA meetings for a DUI. Seem backwards to you?
Well,
shouldn't you get the jail time for the coke?
Yeah, you would think.
But
I mean, considering cocaine is illegal and alcohol's not, maybe he's just being put in prison for being stupid.
Probably. He didn't even show up in court. His lawyer showed up and entered a guilty plea for him. He was probably too drunk to show up. I don't know.
I don't get these people. They have the world at their fingertips, and I love it when the celebrities, cry about how hard it is to be a celebrity, and it's like, you did this to yourself. You're the one who sought this shit out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
there's too much pressure and stress with the schedule and the training and the blah, blah, blah. Dude, try staying home and raising 4 kids.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It bothers me that these, these people, they have the world at their fingertips. They can, they have money, they've got fame, they can do what the hell they want to do, and they blow it. I mean, that's why I respect people like Tom Hanks. I mean, you never hear about him in the news. No. Ever. Unless he does, unless somebody stealthily finds out that he's donated money to somebody, or he's made a new great movie, But there's never any controversy with him. And Harrison Ford's another one you just don't hear about in the news. These guys, they're not out there ruining their lives.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand, but that's their excuse.
Idiots.
But anyway, one more here for you. Moving
Okay.
on. This is something that a lot of people are aware of in the news. Bradley Manning, the Army intelligence specialist that was accused of releasing thousands and thousands of classified documents to WikiLeaks.
Oh, that scumbag, yeah.
Yeah. He has agreed to plead guilty to misusing classified data. And what the plea involved was an unauthorized possession and willful communication of information from military databases. So he's going to take a fall.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what it is he's looking at being charged under UCMJ for the lesser charges, dishonorable discharge, time served, plus whatever that they give to him on top of that. But he won't face life in prison or the death penalty.
For treason. Even though he got people killed.
Yeah. So at least he's agreed to make a plea, so hopefully that'll be coming to an end.
Oh, I'm sure somebody will take care of business when he gets out.
Yeah.
Or while he's in, because if under UCMJ, he's going to end up, probably at Leavenworth or somewhere like that.
Well, if we're lucky.
And, hell, he may not make it out of there. I would be okay with that.
Yeah. It wouldn't bother me.
You don't,
I surprised that he survived as long as he has.
Yeah, you don't, you just don't do that.
No.
You don't.
No.
I mean, because like you and I, when we were in, we had our security clearances, and we had access to some information. Now, granted, the positions that we were in, at different times, each of us were exposed to different levels of, information. And, but it never crossed my mind, and I don't believe it ever crossed yours, to run off to whomever and give shit up.
Yeah. I don't know. When you are entrusted with a position like that, it goes without saying that what you do and what you have access to is nobody else's business.
Yeah. I mean, hell, the equipment that you and I used back in the day, granted, as antiquated as it was, and we knew that the Russians, because we were both Cold Warriors, we knew the Russians knew what we had,
Mm-hmm.
but we still were not, there was nothing they could do to make, short of like using a friggin' bologna slicer on me, and slowly cutting me up in pieces. They're not getting they're not getting shit out of me.
No, it's just, he was a weak individual that should never have been in a position of trust like that.
Well, didn't he sold the stuff, didn't he?
No.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't even sell it. He just gave it to WikiLeaks.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
hell, that's and it's not like the WikiLeaks people like intimidated him in any way.
No. It's just, it was pure and simple. It was a violation of ultimate trust, and he did it because he was dissatisfied with what was going on over there. Tough. Too bad. Pull the what do they call them people that refuse to fight? Conscientious objector.
Yeah.
Pull the conscientious objector and apply for discharge.
Yeah.
You don't take tens of thousands of classified documents, not just military documents, but documents that ran the full spread of the government worldwide, and turn them over to a douchebag like Julian Assange at WikiLeaks.
No, weren't
Shoot them both.
Oh yeah, of course. Weren't I don't like the word spy, but weren't some of our spies given up under that stuff by name?
I don't know about the individual names, but I know some of the operations were based on the private or the secure communications between the federal government and our overseas embassies.
Nice.
Had absolutely nothing to do with the war, or at least the military effort over there.
Yeah,
so, he not only screwed the military, which he was, that's what he was dissatisfied with, was the military action, but he really just hammered it to the government worldwide.
Yeah, because, granted, neither one of us are fans of the CIA, but still, unless the CIA is coming after me, or, they're trying some shit against Americans, I'm not going to get involved, that's, as long as they're doing their job elsewhere like they're supposed to, because they got, some of their operations got screwed up with us too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Well,
all right, one more, and I'll turn it back to you. Sticking with the military theme here.
Hold on. I'm getting a freaking, what the hell? Who is this douchebag calling me? I don't even know the guy.
Well, don't answer it.
I ignored him once when he requested a frigging, it's some, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that.
All right, sticking with the military theme. 14-year-old kid goes to school. This is back in Illinois. Ooh, we love Illinois, right?
Oh, we love Illinois.
Anyway, 14-year-old kid goes to school.
I know
he's wearing a shirt. It says Marines on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got two crossed M4s or M16s, whatever you want to call them these days.
I think those were M16s.
Yeah.
And they were subdued, too. It wasn't like they were, like, really just blatant on his shirt.
Right. No blood, not even, a flame from the barrels. Just, it says Marines with 2 crossed rifles. Anyway, so he wears this to school. And his teacher tells him that he either has to get rid of it or wear it inside out, or he's going to be suspended because his shirt has guns on it and it violates school policy.
Yeah.
Well, we all know that, Illinois law and especially Chicago law on guns is absolutely outrageous. But this is a pair of subdued guns on a Marine T-shirt. So you have to question, well, what is this policy? Well, it turns out that, according to the school administrator, it doesn't say anything about guns, the school dress policy. It says they have to be neat, clean, and well-fitting, and they have to avoid wearing gang symbols or clothing that promotes violent behavior. So here's this is my take on it. The teacher is one of these far left-wing nut jobs that's anti-gun with all the controversy going on right now, that has probably never owned or fired a gun in her life because she's in Illinois, so she's probably never even seen one. And she threatens this kid with suspension because he's got this Marine shirt with the cross rifles.
Yeah, and the Marines, if I remember right, that's the main thing on there is the word Marines. So
yeah,
it's
great big letters, Marines.
And he's just supporting the Marines. He's just, I think didn't he say something about he wants to be a Marine when he grows up or something like that? Or
yeah. And his dad said that his son wore the shirt and because he is very proud of the Marines and of all the services. He wears it with pride. And the school made a statement correcting the teacher's admonition of this kid, but they didn't say anything about redirecting the teacher. They basically just gave the kid and his dad a pat on the head and said, "It's okay, we made a mistake."
If I was that dad, I'd be buying T-shirts for all the kids in that boy's class.
You betcha. Get them all infidel gear.
But yeah, that's messed up.
That's what I came up with since Monday.
But hey, we're coming up on 25 minutes or so. So anything new and exciting coming up?
Let's see. Oh, tomorrow's a big day.
Oh, what's that?
Well, for some particular reason, we're going to go to the best barbecue place in western Montana and have a big old lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can tell everybody why.
Oh, because I turn 47 tomorrow.
It's your birthday. You're old.
Yeah, I'm still younger than you.
Catching up.
I'll never catch up. The only way I'll catch up is if you kick first.
That won't happen.
Yeah. Probably both die together in a bear attack or something up on the mountain.
Us together on the mountain, I don't like that phrase.
Okay. Okay, that's where we hunt. We hunt on the mountain. We
hunt meat animals for food.
Yes. There's no Brokeback bullshit going on.
No. I already got a broken back. I don't need to be Brokeback.
Right. So.
Yeah.
And push come to shove, I don't think I'd really have a horrible problem quitting you. So.
No. The only way we're going to die together is if you're driving and I'm not paying attention, to scream before you hit something.
There you go. Oy. All right, I think that about covers it for today. So, all right, folks, tell us what you think. Tell us, if you have any comments about what we talked about. Have any ideas for the next show? Oh, real quick, this should be our second to last show on SoundCloud, and from after the last show, we'll be going to strictly YouTube and broadcasting off of that.
Right. So we'll be here on SoundCloud next Monday. That will be our last SoundCloud show.
Right. And then we'll be strictly YouTube after that. And I'll put a link in the doobly-doo. So, all right. Well, hey, you have yourself a good day, and we'll be getting back to you.
All right. Keep your powder dry.
Have a good one.